We are getting close.
What did you see?
I saw an egg, a white egg.
They had people hooked up to electronic devices where they didn't need a drug.
Who are in the process in the next 72 hours or so.
I'm sorry, the government knows about them.
What the fuck is going on right now? This is the second one.
So, as you know, there are claims from some whistleblowers that in a few days, possibly this week, we are going to get disclosure on UAPs, NHI, or UFOs that have been happening now and for many years. In this video, I'm going to share some reports from more whistleblowers who are coming forward to tell their personal encounters and some really interesting news on these claims. Also, I will show you some incredible UFO sightings that you have never seen before. So, stay in the video till the end, and if you hit the like and subscribe, I will be really grateful to you all. So, in a recent interview on News Nation, Ross Coulthart did an interview with a new whistleblower who was flying a helicopter. In it, he shared that he saw an egg-shaped object that didn't have any propulsion system, not any sound or anything, and it looked like an egg. Also, he said even his whole team on that force was very shocked by what they witnessed.
Tell me about the moment when you realized that you were involved in a retrieval of non-human technology, alien tech.
So it became very clear the first time our communication process and procedure was modified. And then just visually looking at the object on the ground, you could tell that it was extraordinary and anomalous. It was not human.
How close did you get?
Well, I was a helicopter pilot and I operate with 150 foot to 200 foot long line. So I got within 150 feet of this object.
What did you see?
I saw an egg, a white egg.
Was there any visible propulsion system on it?
No, not what we would know. There's no engine, there was no thermal signature. I was operating at night when I finally came in to pick it up, so I'm working under night vision goggles at the time. And it was quite clear. I flipped them up, flipped them down, and looked at it a couple of different ways.
How did you know that that egg-shaped object was non-human in origin?
Well, visually, after seeing all kinds of things in my past, it was clearly something that was ridiculously looking. It's inconsistent with anything I'd ever seen before. I can also tell you that the reaction by my team, we all knew we were dealing with something extraordinary.
And at no stage were you ever subsequently told that the craft was of non-human origin?
I will tell you that during this process, over the last couple of years, it's been confirmed to me by ranking members of the UAP task force that what we were working with that night was in fact NHI, and it was not a unique experience.
It looks like this Saturday of this week is going to be the biggest thing we have ever witnessed in our lives as the whistleblowers are coming forward and telling everything. I think this is just a glimpse, and we should get ready for the biggest disclosure. What do you think the disclosure will look like? Tell me in the comments. Well, moving forward, Dr. Greer shared something unbelievable, and he is one of the most famous whistleblowers. He claimed that he worked with some people in the California desert, and the name of that place was Cube. He shared something crazy that sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I worked with a man who is a senior engineer at the Lockheed Skunk Works in a place called the Cube under the desert in California. And in that area, they had people hooked up to electronic devices where they didn't need a drug. They could do it electronically, where they could tap into these other dimensions, not extraterrestrials, and bring those monsters into the lab. And they would come from one dimension into 3D and be running around. Now, I know this sounds like something like out of Stranger Things, but guess what? Those guys listen to what I've been saying over the years, and they turn it into these fictional, silly movies.
Well, as you know, he is one of the most important people in the disclosure of UFO and NHI subjects, and hearing this from him is just crazy. Because if it's true, then it's also possible that what we've been seeing in movies and series all our lives can be true. and big and famous people in the world already know about these things. Well, what is your opinion on Dr. Greer's story? Let me know in the comments. Well, if that didn't blow your mind, then this surely will. A former employee from Area 51 shared something about the aliens and referred to them as extra-dimensional beings, and their intentions are very bizarre.
Area 51.
Yeah, that's right. Were you an employee or are you now?
A former employee.
Former employee.
I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country. Oh man, I don't know where to start. They're gonna they'll triangulate on this position really soon.
So you can't spend a lot of time on the phone. So give us something quick.
Okay. Okay. What we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, I'm sorry, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now aren't.
But they're not doing anything.
They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
That was it. That's where it cut off. Wow.
Well, that's crazy because he sounded so scared in that voice recording. Unfortunately, I don't know how old this is, but if you guys know, comment down. Also, if he is really a former employee of Area 51 and telling the truth, then the information he shared is so bizarre that hearing that can give a person chills. Well, what do you think about it? Is he telling the truth? Let me know your opinion. Coming to UFOs and UAPs, I literally found something that I cannot believe with my own eyes. The first video is uploaded on January 15, 2025. Unfortunately, the location is unknown, but you cannot say it's fake. I'll tell you why. First, take a look.
Was zur Hölle ist das? Das ist ja crazy. Hä?
So the reason you cannot say it's fake is because someone else recorded the same thing, and it's very possible it's a similar place.
No, that legit looks like... coming up from the bottom, No way.
It's crazy how this thing is rotating, and you can tell the size of that thing is huge. It's really cool. It looks like the actual thing is behind the cloud, but we can see the light formation. What do you think about this video? This next video is from today, January 16th, 2025, and I don't know why they don't share the location. Well, the footage is really wild because the size of that thing is huge, and it was making a humming sound like some kind of bass.
What the fuck? That is not a goddamn airplane. Why the fuck is it so fucking close? What the actual fuck is that? What the fuck? God fucking damn it. I'm shaking right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm fucking shaking. That shit did not look like a fucking airplane, but that was really fucking close to the ground, and I am not near an airport. Alright, the light is off. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm kind of freaking out at the moment. Let me see if I can try to... What the fuck is going on right now? What? This is the second one. That one sounded more like multiple planes, but the other one had a very deep humming. And there's no base nearby. I don't know what's going on.
Well, the most interesting thing is that she said she saw it in a row 2 times. And the light formation of both of those crafts was different. The first one was kind of looking like the light formation of some kind of huge plane, but I'm sure that was not a plane. The second one had 4 lights in a straight line. Also, I have never seen airplane lights like that, so it's not an airplane. Also, she mentioned that the sound of those 2 was different from each other, and they were very close and huge. Well, what do you guys think about that? Was that just a plane or some kind of mother UFO? Tell me in the comments. This next video is from a Brazilian forest recorded on 06/19/2023. And this video is pretty mysterious because someone captured some kind of glowing humanoid figure. Well, this is not the first time someone captured this figure in Brazil. I covered this exact thing, and that video was longer, and a lot of people were there to see it. You can check it out after this video, link in the description. Also, it's really unexplainable because we cannot see anything other than a bright light with a humanoid shape. Well, if you guys are from Brazil or anywhere and know anything about it, be sure to tell me in the comments. Well, if this next one is real, then this is the craziest thing I have ever seen. Well, that was unbelievable footage because you saw how that thing looked like a cone, like a 3D triangle or an ice cream cone, and there was a bright light in the middle. But the craziest thing is how it just vanished and made a loud sound. If this video is even 1% real, then I have a theory about why it teleported like that. It looked like it opened a portal. Well, there could be another reason. It traveled faster than light, and we cannot see faster than light things. Also, it's possible it opened a portal and vanished because there was a bright light before it disappeared, and the footage was really clear. What do you think? Is this UFO video real or not? Tell me in the comments. This next video is from Gothenburg, Sweden, posted on January 15th, 2025, but it could be old too. It shows a very big bell-like strange object just levitating and moving in midair. Well, you can easily say that the UAP is very big because it's far, but we can see its actual shape. It's very weird and interesting how they literally come in such strange shapes. If we were to make a craft with that kind of shape, I'm sure we couldn't fly it. Let me know your opinion on this clip. I'm sure you cannot tell what this next one is.
What the fuck?
If that was a UAP, it looks like it's showing the people what it can do. I'm sure that thing is just teleporting rapidly, and I think that's crazy. A really good piece of footage, in my opinion. Well, before leaving, here's this.
We have a group of people who are in the process in the next 72 hours or so who will be coming forward with a great deal of information and evidence related to the UFO and NHI or extraterrestrial issue. And
I'm ready for it. Whatever is going to happen, I'm sure the world will change if everything becomes clear. If you want daily updates on these reports, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. I'll be grateful. So, tell me in the comments, are you ready for it or not? See you and take care.